What's the scariest thing you've ever been through? Regardless of what it is, we all have one thing in common. The reason we were so scared. It's because we lacked the power to have a positive impact on the situation we were in. Scary situations are a commonplace in healthcare. The scariest thing I've ever been through was a healthcare situation. 7 years ago, my wife and I welcomed twins into the world, but they were 15 weeks premature. Imagine 2 babies under 1.5 pounds each, with a long list of diagnoses they were going to have to overcome if they were going to survive and thrive. For the first time in my life, I was powerless, because while in the NICU there's amazing medical device technology, there was an absence of tools for me as a parent to navigate the journey. So I made decisions, scared, that I would do differently today. I missed opportunities to be a hands-on participant. I would have taken them if I had known what to do and I hadn't been so scared to do it. And I signed consent forms that I didn't really understand, but I was scared not to sign them. No matter who you are, you've either been in this situation yourself, or there's someone you care about who's experienced this same type of lack of empowerment. It's the norm in healthcare, and that's a big problem. Because when patients are empowered, their health outcomes improve dramatically. And at the same time, the cost to care for them decreases dramatically. So it should be the norm in healthcare, but it isn't. It's not clinicians' fault. It's just that the only thing available to them to be able to empower patients to a greater degree is time. And they don't have any more time. Patient workloads are higher than ever. Physician burnout is at a very high level across the country. And there's a severe staffing shortage for nursing. So things aren't going to improve if they just stay the same. But this issue can be addressed with technology. And that's the technology we've built at Nicolette. Our patented software does 3 important things to empower patients. Number 1, it transforms data from its raw state in the EHR into powerful tools like natural language updates and insights, visuals, and other tools that give the power of data to the patient regardless of what education level they have, how much anxiety they have, whether they like data or not, or what language they speak. Secondly, curated education is delivered to the patient on a one-to-one basis that's evidence-based and always up to date. It's the content the care team wants them to be consuming and is congruent with their healthcare plan so that they become true partners. Lastly, engagement tools that encourage and instruct patients on how to be more hands-on and direct participants in their own care. We installed our first product called Nicolette at Chalk Children's Hospital last year. It does these 3 things for parents of NICU children. Gives them data visuals and insights so that they understand the status of their baby and can make better decisions because they're equipped. It gives them education that's evidence-based and up to date and what the NICU team wants them to be consuming. And it gives them tools that tell them how to participate in care and also encourages them to be a bigger part of the journey. For instance, the diary, where they can take photos, shoot videos, write journal entries, and share that with their family and friends. Chalk conducted its first clinical study, and the results are significant. Parents have a much greater level of input and say in their baby's care. At the same time, key metrics like length of stay are lower than they've ever been in the history of Chalk's NICU. In other words, it's working. We're now raising capital to grow from our first installation to many installations, and also to land our first insurance partnership that will enable Nicolette to be reimbursed at healthcare institutions around the country. We'd like you to join us in building the future of healthcare, where the patient is at the center and they're equipped with robust tools that let them be self-advocates and have a true impact on their health outcome.